What is up, guys? It is Sam, the Raid Man. We are back with yet another Clan Boss Damage Your test. We're against Magic Affinity today. So we've got our Magic champions we can test, our Force champions, and our Void champions. As always, we've got our fun Wheel of Names. So we've got some of our Magic champions. Can take Michinaki off. He was tested. He did awesome. We got our Void champions, and then we got some Force champions down here at the bottom. Let me know. The list is getting small, so we've tested a lot of them. Like I said, at the end of this, there's one big surprise we'll test, who I think is going to take the cake. But let me know if there's anyone else you want to test. One guy I'm interested in is one of my new mythicals. This guy, Fjorad, his A1 hits twice. And then he's got a chance to freeze, but if the target's not under freeze, he repeats it at the attack, so he'll hit 4 times. So I'm wondering how much damage he can do. This one does not work for this team because he decreases skill cooldowns. So realistically, it would just be like the A1, and that gives an extra turn, so it's just going to be the A1 over and over again. So I don't know if he hits hard enough for that to work, but I am interested. He's Spirit, so he won't be on the list today, but I'm curious. Maybe I'll look into the multipliers on that, if that would be good, because a 4-hitter is good, especially when it's repeating. Typically, the multipliers are pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see who we're testing today. Looks like we're going to be in the Magic section, and it's Jintoro. That's a juicy one. He has been requested. I've tested Jintoro in previous videos, but not on this particular team. The reason why that's particularly juicy is my Jintoro is +4. Sadly, he only has a 2-star soul, but I did just get the 2-star. I think I bought it from the marketplace, and it gives an extra 600 attack. So that's, or 750? I think it's 750. Yeah, an extra 750 attack. So that makes a big difference. I will go ahead and gear him out for the team, and then I will come right back. I promise I've got the best promo code you have ever seen. This is a referral code as well as a promo code, and I promise you're gonna be blown away by the results. We can get you 3 free legendary champions, including a Void legendary champion and a champion I don't even have on my main account, as well as 3 really solid epics as you level up in the game. I'm gonna walk you through how to do this. I promise you this code is live and this code works. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. If you've never had Raid connected to your phone before, it should work there as well. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Very important that it's a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid, complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox. We just got a legendary Eleanarl, some brews, some pots, which leads me into my second legendary that you can get, which is the Alice Chase. If you do this in time, all you have to do is log in for 7 days in a row. This expires on April 10th. It's going to be Supreme 6. You get Supreme Gaelic, pots, brews, more silver. Just an unbelievable Kickstarter. Hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. Again, just to use that link in the description of this video below. I don't know how this is real. Okay, we are back. We built out our Jintoro. The build is pretty disgusting. Again, he is +4. We got 2-piece Merciless, 2-piece Cruel. Total stats, 9,024 attack. Again, so much from the empowerment and from the blessing. 164 speed. He's very slow because of his passive, which is good, but makes it very difficult to speed to. And if you don't know, Jintoro's passive, turn meter fill effects are 50% more effective on him. Secret has a turn meter fill effect, so he's a little bit difficult to speed to him, but it is a good ability. We got regular mastery, he's down to War Master. Like I said, total stats, 9,000 attack, 70 crit rate, 341 crit damage, 292 accuracy. We also have him in Nature's Wrath, just trying to get him to place those debuffs and then get 6% extra damage, basically. I had him in Heavencast. I spent the gems to change that to Nature's Wrath. In terms of AI setup, I did test this. I had some difficulties at first. I had to tweak some speeds on the team. Again, he's not ideal for speed tuning, but it can work. Just Oni's Rage is the priority, and then Blood Freeze is the second skill. Obviously, as he places more debuffs, he's obviously kind of battling with Lydia to try and place those debuffs, but as he places more debuffs, his damage will go up. And like we talked about in his skill set, or if you're unfamiliar with his skill set, the A3, every 4th time he uses it will attack 5 times, and we will see some big numbers from that. So we'll kind of watch, talk, and narrate until we get to watch that at least one time. And then as always, we'll speed the run up, take myself off camera, and then we'll come back at the end, place him on the spreadsheet and see where he stacks up. I'm honestly pretty confident he might end up in the top 3. And being a +4 legendary, he's kind of built for Clan Boss. He does a ton of damage. I think he can get up there, and the faster a team goes, the better Jintoro is, because you want him to use that A3 more times to get that multiple million damage hit out on every 4th use. He's also really good for some of those teams that decrease skill cooldowns. Like if you have a team with a Painkeeper or something like that, he's good in there because it'll just give him back to that A3. You want him using that A3 close to every turn, almost as much as you can get him to do it. All right, so let's see what some of his numbers look like here. A1 376 with an 80k War Master hit. And again, that will stack up with 10% with Methodical, so 10% more damage by the end of the run, or after 10 uses or 5 uses. A2 hits very hard. I think it might even hit harder than A3. 537 right there. So with the War Master over 600k. Don't worry about the speed tune, it's a little wonky, but it does fall into sync. I think around turn count 5, maybe 6. A3, I think we've used it twice if I remember correctly. Maybe 3 times now. Either that's 2 or that's 3. So we'll watch the next one. If it's not the next one, it will be the preceding one that we're going to see the 4-time hitter. I'm going to get ready to slow it down whenever I think it's coming up. Cardio should cleanse here. Yep. All right, let's see if it's this one. No, Blood Freeze. Just decrease cooldown. 637 on the Blood Freeze. That's the A2. That's still a ton of damage. Ally attack in here. All right, let's see if he does it now. Oni's Rage. There we go. There we go. 500 to 600,000 5 times, which is ballpark 3 million damage, which is pretty spectacular. You can see we're well over 3 million per turn. It's just going to ramp up as we go along, as he has more buffs and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take myself off, and then we'll come back around turn count 46, 47. Hopefully we'll see at least one more of those hits, and then we'll stack him up, see where he is on the damage sheet. Okay, we are back. I'm also on baby duty. Wife messaged me and said, hey, can you come grab the baby? She's gonna take a nap. So if you hear any baby noises, just know she's in her little bed right here. Let's make myself a little bit smaller. Turn count 47, we are cruising. We already got 215 million. I've got the damage dealer spreadsheet ready to go ahead and put Jintoro on. Okay, let's see if we can get there. We just saw it. I was gonna say, see if we can see one of those more of those hits to see when Jintoro does it. So 600,000 there. In terms of the, when I say does it, that's the 5 times hitter on every 4 times he uses the Oni's Rage. I'm hoping we'll get one more chance to see that before the end of the run. 620 in the A2. Don't know exactly what his A1 does. Haven't been paying that close attention. I've just been watching the overall number. See what he does here. Should be the A3 because he does decrease the cooldown of the A3. A3 600k, which by itself is good. It's not crazy, but it's good. But when that goes 5 times, that is when it gets truly, truly crazy. 389 on the A1. I don't think we're going to get another quad hitter, but it does about 3 million, just a little bit less typically, or about 3 million or a little over with the War Master procs. Unless he does it here, I think this is probably his last chance. Nah, A2, 533. Okay, so we are done. 228.22, and Jintoro did 89 million. That's pretty crazy. So let's do Control Z. No, this. 89, that's so close to 90, man. That's at 467,034. Team damage 228.22. And that makes 2 videos in a row where someone has stolen the bronze medal. It was Mishinaki, who had just passed Ronda by a few 100,000, and then Jintoro passed Mishinaki by 11 million damage by himself. 11 million more damage than Mishinaki Jintoro did. Again, he is +4, so that helps a lot. That makes a big difference. 228 is not crazy, but he is close to Alika. Just crazy that a +4 legendary is close to an epic. And then obviously no one's touching Phoenix, at least not for a while. But Jintoro's still moving in the top 3. We got a lot of movement up here at the top of the list. A lot of these guys are moving down lower and lower. So I will see. I probably cut this at the series at 30. So let me know. And then the 30th will be our final champion that we're going to test. So let me know who you want me to test based off of this list that I have, or anybody else. If you guys have comments, leave them in the description. As always, subscribe to the channel for more daily raid content, and I'll see you on the next one.